Hello Lucas, we're here at Music Messe, we're on the Waldorf booth, one of the few synthesizer manufacturers here. Big news is that Quantum's got some new patches, right?
Yes, that's totally correct. We've got some of the finest synthesizer sound makers to work with us. For example, BT, Howard Scar, and a couple of more. For example, we have here Sascha Dischian from Sonic Mayhem, Wolfgang Franke, Peter Jung, and a couple of more. We don't have all the sounds right here at the Music Messe, but at the when the final release of the Quantum is going to happen, you'll be granted with a ton of exclusive and massive sounds.
Yeah, because I mean, up to now, there's been limited patches, haven't there? There've been some, but so now these have just been loaded on, right?
Yeah, some of the visitors said, okay, the Quantum is such a massive synthesizer, couldn't we get more out of it? And we said, sure, yeah, we're just in the developing process, and of course, we went a lot further right now.
So maybe you can give us a demonstration of some of these patches, that'd be great, thank you.
Sure. Let's just show me to you.
So you can browse by creator?
You can browse by creator, you can browse by bank, you can browse by attribute. So if you want to save a sound, you can use a name, you can use a bank, and you can say who created that, and you can assign up to 4 attributes. And if you want to pick up a sound, if you want to load the sound again, you can just easily find it, just like I do. I want to show you one of the sounds of Sonic Mayhem, and so let's just do this.
Oh, that's nice. So I guess they've been taking advantage of a lot of the synthesis functions when they've been programming this, because I mean it's a synthesis dream with all these parameters, right?
Yes, some of the sound designers try to put pretty much all of the synthesis capabilities in what the Quantum can do, and this is quite a lot, since we feature 3 oscillators with 4 modes each, 6 LFOs. If you run out ever of LFOs, you can just use the complex modulator, which is the waveform that you can basically draw yourself. You can just increase the steps a bit, and then just drag around as we wish, and then
we got a waveform, right? Cool.
We got a modulator with the waveform that exactly we wanted to have, and now we can use this in the modulation matrix. And for example, we can say, just put in the complex modulator and assign it to, I don't know, let's say, what can we find?
So a lot of possibilities.
A lot of possibilities. So, and now it's a filter 1 cutoff, classic. Now let's set an amount, and then we should hear the result.
That's nice.
It follows exactly the waveform we just entered.
Brilliant. So I know these patches only really arrived like last night, so you haven't had a chance to go through them. So
actually, yes. So
instinctively, who would you be reaching for next?
So actually, we've got still a lot of work to do. The Quantum will be available in the next 2 or 4 weeks. Then the rollout of the first Quantums will be to the manufacturers or to the distributors around the world. And until then, we will make a final selection of what the Quantum will contain.
So perhaps we could have a few more patches, because some of those were lovely.
All right. That's a breeze, selecting the patches here. Oh, let's take one of these. Another one by Howard Scar.
Howard Scar. We know Howard Scar's done some great patches for a lot of synthesizers.
I especially love his chatterway. This is combined with an arpeggiator. And of course, we don't only have an arpeggiator here, we've got a sequencer. So let's switch off the arpeggiator, and then we can just record whatever we like. And the Quantum will take care of that, just reduce it because 8 steps are better than 9. And John.
That's very Das Boot, if I may say so. Sounded like Das Boot, the classic soundtrack. So, a couple more Howard Scar patches. Love to hear some more if we can.
Howard Scar patches, of course. There are plenty of them in there. So he's done quite some lot of work. What am I going to do to? What am I going to show you? I think there's a 21, or what was it?
So what's the patch memory? Is it like a couple of thousand? How many can you
The patch memory can hold 10,000 patches.
Jeez.
So okay. I think that's pretty much enough for everyone. And if you happen to run out of patches on the Quantum, you can just simply store them on an SD card and put in more.
Yeah, and maybe get a life. If you've got too many, if you've got more than 10,000 patches, then
I think it would be easy to make up 10,000 patches with the Waldorf Quantum because it's easy to use. You have a lot of features. It's complex, but not complicated. And all the features you need are there as a potentiometer on the front, and everything else is easily accessible by the touchpad. For example, you may wonder, I just said we have 6 LFOs, but there are only 3 here. Where are the other 3? We just go here and the LFOs, and there you got them. There's another one, another one, another one.
Right, so
same goes for the envelopes. These 3 are assigned to filter 1, filter 2, and the envelope. But we can also have another 3 envelopes that you can choose from. And all of them can go into the modulation matrix, and there you can put in any source, any destination.
Nice. Let's hear that patch then.
Okay. So, wasn't even done looking it up. So, these are the patches of Howard Scar we already have, but where are the new ones? I don't know this one. Let's just try it.
Plenty of reverb there.
So this is a special feature on the Quantum that I think very few other synthesizers have. You have the so-called resonator. This is basically a remake of the so-called Kauplus-Strong algorithm. You have a small and narrow noise impulse, which then will be processed through a series of narrow bandpass filters.
Right.
And each of these filters resonate. And so this makes very interesting results. You can even, to top it off, you can use a sample to put in a resonator. And then you can have gigantic soundscapes, and together with a complex modulator, you can just use the latch mode. just keeps on playing one of the notes until you either deactivate the latch note or press the note again. And then you can just put it aside in corner, play one note, and then you have a wonderful soundscape for hours.
Excellent. Any more patches you want to show us? It'd be interesting to hear maybe a couple more.
RH, I don't know this one. Which is, I think here there have been some interesting ones.
Interstellar sounds promising.
What?
That's whatever comes to mind.
I think it was a complex virus.
Interesting. Thank you very much, Lucas.
Thank you.
We look forward to when people can get hold of them for themselves. Thank you.
Okay, and goodbye to people of Sonicstate. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Goodbye.